Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Does he or she like me? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is pile 4. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Three of Spades, 3 of Swords, 3 of Diamonds, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Diamonds, 7 of Pentacles. The Essential Tarot. Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords. There's a fly buzzing around. Go away, fly. Go away, you're annoying. Okay. Cat Black's Golden Tarot. Five of Cups. The Moon, 6 of Swords, and finally we have the Debray version of the Rider-Waite. Justice, 9 of Wands, Death. Okay, to be blunt and to the point, I would say no, this person does not like you. Not well enough for you to invest your time, energy, and effort in a relationship. If this person has not contacted you in quite some time, I would definitely not reach out to them. I would not invest any amount of energy into this connection. we have the Ace of Swords in the center. And it's like I say a lot at this channel and with clients. Whenever the Ace of Swords shows up in a reading, you can especially trust the information. It's coming through clear. I use the switchblade for aesthetics, Mexican switchblade, and I got this Jaguar in Cozumel, Mexico a few summers ago, to bring home the point that I'm all about the truth at this channel. I'm all about an honest interpretation of the cards. I do not sugarcoat. You could say I'm the Queen of Swords, I guess, because I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius. I can see this person being passive aggressive with you, keeping you hanging on because they don't want to hurt you. They could give you a fuck ton of excuses, such as, well, I can't really talk right now. I'm really busy with work. Or if this person is in a relationship, I can hear them just hemming and hawing, saying, well, I don't know. You know, being dismissive of whatever they have with someone else, saying, it's not that great, it's not going that great, but I feel obligated, and just give all kinds of pathetic excuses. I don't see them being honest. I don't see them returning your feelings, because this first row is pretty abysmal. Three of Swords, which is not always third party. It usually is. It can just be straight, cold rejection. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, the card of unrequited love, and Justice. This very cold row tells me that your feelings are not returned. You've probably invested a lot more in this connection or relationship than your person of interest. It could be that you're the one who tends to initiate contact, and you're a lot more optimistic than they are about the future, where this is going. They could say, I'm not sure what I'm feeling. They could have an addiction. They could be checked out emotionally. They could numb themselves with drugs, alcohol, porn, video games. There's all kinds of addictions. There's new addictions every day, new things to be addicted to. But this person does not have a lot of clarity or balance in their life. Just looking at these cards, this is not someone that I would want to invest my time with, because this person is just, they don't look that healthy. You could be waiting a really long time to manifest a relationship with this person, and then when you finally manifest it, I don't see you being that fulfilled by this relationship. Maybe this person has changed your life in some way. Maybe rejection from this person has been a kind of catalyst to set you on a path of self-improvement. But the short answer is no, they don't like you. Not according to these cards. The usual disclaimer applies. This is a general reading for a vast unseen collective. It's either your story or it isn't. The cards provide clues, and at its best, a tarot reading should confirm what you already sense on some level. I call it astro combos for fun because I'm obsessed with astrology. A possible astro combo for this person is Sun in Gemini, Cancer rising, Moon in Libra. You could have Sun in Pisces, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Capricorn. Those are just possibilities. But I don't feel like the two of you have decent synastry. I don't feel like you have much in common. I don't feel like there's much to work with here. Three fives. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. And 15 is 6, which is Venus. So at one time, there was a really strong attraction, but it's like I say all the time at this channel and with clients, you can't base a relationship just on attraction, just on chemistry, just on how intense the person makes you feel. That's mostly Mars-Venus, and Mars-Venus does not last. So I feel like the communication is terrible between the two of you. It may have been a really intense flirtation at one time, but I'm not seeing flow. I'm not seeing two people who really get each other or really respect each other. 3, Jupiter Sagittarius, the highest vibration number. Jupiter Sagittarius is opposite Mercury, Gemini. I'm not seeing much optimism for pile 1. We have these 3s, but it's like I always say, I look at the position of the cards, I look at the big picture, the context. That's why I don't read reversals. I don't feel like reversals are necessary. You can get all the information you need from reading the cards in the upright if you're able to look at context, the big picture, and how the cards relate to each other. So it doesn't look like a very good match to me. 8, Saturn, Capricorn. You would have to work your ass off to keep this going, and I don't see the big payoff. Putting all this work in, and then where's the payoff? Because it's two people who aren't really compatible, who don't understand each other. Okay. Sun. So Leo. This person could have a sun with an X. This does not look like fun to me. This person could be really focused on their coin. They could be in survival mode. You may see some initials here. Con, John. Okay, now the charms. Put the consonants in the yellow mug. Horse. These monkeys do not match. Yellow and blue. More dice. 2, Cancer, the moon. 4, Aquarius. And 6, Venus. We have the scales, Libra. The money bags from Monopoly. from a Catholic bracelet that I cut up. A milagro. Could be a peacock, I'm not sure. A hand holding 4 aces. From my 80s charms. Arc de Triomphe, Paris. Plane, so distance is probably a factor because we got the 6 of Swords and now this plane. From the Catholic bracelet. Ganesha, elephant, good luck. Dream catcher. And then Virgo. And a Kachina doll. This person could have Native American ancestry, or you both could. I'm seeing in the synastry, I'm seeing aspects that I would dismiss as non-aspects. I'm very strict when I look at synastry. I look at the major aspects only, tight orb, ideally 5 degrees or less. To me, a semi-sextile is a non-aspect. I don't even regard those as aspects. If the orb is more than 10 degrees, well, technically it's not even an aspect. So I'm really not seeing compatibility here. I'm not seeing exciting synastry or sustainable synastry. I'm not seeing something that's worth the effort. I'm not seeing something that's going to last. So that's what I have for pile 1. If that resonates, please let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlist, which is gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here is your reading. The Blazing Sword of Truth, the Mexican Switchblade. I do promote the truth at this channel. 7 of Spades, 7 of Swords. 9 of Diamonds, 9 of Pentacles. Blazing Sword of Truth. Ace of Spades, Ace of Swords. The Essential Tarot. Page of Rods. I like the word Wands so much better. Page of Wands. 9 of Cups. The Fool. Cat Black's Golden Tarot. Five of Swords, Ace of Coins, Judgment, and Debrai's reprint of the Rider-Waite. Two of Wands, Five of Wands, the Star. Okay. This person respects you. They see your value. They see your worth. But I don't see this person liking you in a way that's warm and fuzzy, that makes you feel good. I don't see this person sending you playlists. I don't see them currently being in love with you. They can see that you have a lot to offer. They can see that you're attractive. They can see that you've got a lot working in your favor, but I don't feel like this person thinks the two of you are a good match. They could have chosen someone else over you. This could have been third party at one time, or it simply could have been two people who had a lot of options and they went with another option. I feel like this conflict is because you're obviously attractive. I mean, to a lot of people. You could have some kind of platform. You could be an influencer on Instagram. You could be a model. You could have a YouTube channel. I feel like you're very attractive and visible. You get a lot of attention, and they can see that, but they're not connecting with you. The two of you are not making the connection that would lead to a relationship. It could have been a really strong attraction that just fizzled out because there wasn't much to talk about. There wasn't much in common. It could be they can't really see where would they fit in. How would they fit into your life? You're very independent. You're very dedicated to your job. And maybe you have a wall up. Maybe you're such a badass that you don't seem vulnerable to this person. And they can't figure out how to really connect with you, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of blockage here. Okay, so I know for myself, I'm 48 years old. I've been married and divorced twice. I've had a lot of experience with men. I know for myself, when I'm wondering if someone likes me, if someone's interested, what I mean by that is not, does the person find me attractive? Because I mean, hell, what's that? Any number of people can find you attractive at any point in time. That's not any kind of currency. That's not news you can use. When I say, does this person like you, I mean, are they willing to put in the time and effort to really get to know you, to really explore the connection, to turn a connection into a relationship? That's what I'm talking about. And I don't see that happening here. I don't see them putting in the time and effort. There could be immaturity on this person's part. It could be you're just leading very different lives, and there's not much in common is what I'm seeing. You could make a lot more money than this person. Maybe they feel inadequate or inferior. But if you were thinking about reaching out to this person, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't see that going very well. That's really strong to have the Five of Swords in the first row and then Five of Wands in the second. I would not recommend reaching out to this person. A possible astro combo for this person is Sun in Aries, Gemini rising, Moon in Virgo. You could have Sun in Virgo, Pisces rising, Moon in Sagittarius. Those are just possibilities. You probably have a lot of squares in your synastry. Squares can be sexy and exciting, but if there's not any support for more harmonious aspects, such as the trine or the conjunction, which some people say is problematic, but whatever. I like the conjunction. The trine is very easy. The sextile is very easy. If you don't have more supportive aspects in your synastry, then it's not good. If you just have a lot of squares or non-aspects, such as, say this person has his or her Mercury at 13 Leo and your Mercury is at 20 Capricorn, I wouldn't count that as an aspect. I would say that's a non-aspect. It's going to be two people who don't communicate that well. With squares and then absolute non-aspects, that's not enough to develop a relationship that's going to be deeply gratifying to both people. One, Leo, the sun, another one, and 2 is Cancer, the moon. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 6 is Venus. Oh, this never happens. We have 2 pairs. A pair of 1s, a pair of 5s. Maybe you feel like this person is an energetic match. Maybe they are. But I'm seeing a lot of problems here. I would just go on and live your life. Love your life, love who you are, and not be in the low vibration of waiting on this person to decide on you. Again, I would not recommend reaching out to this person. I would not recommend waiting around for this person to contact you. It looks like, according to these cards, you're in a really good, healthy place in your life. Keep the vibration high. If you wait around for this person to decide on you, that's absolutely lowering your value and lowering your vibration, and I never recommend that to anyone. So. Two L's. Maybe you both have an L or L's in your first names, last names. Nova, my first novel, still available at Amazon. Nova's Gone Potty. Hey, Lova. Val, Phil, Vino, this person could be struggling with, an illness of some kind. Van. Okay. Now the charms. Ballerina, 2 monkeys, who don't match. My damn throat chakra. Two monkeys who do not match, but they're having fun anyway. Yellow and blue monkey. Homie, she's a total badass. She's in her 9 of Pentacles glory. She knows her value. She knows her worth. Kachina doll again. And this again, the money bags, or money bag from Monopoly, thimble from Monopoly. I see you working your ass off, getting that coin. This is a milagro. Getting that coin. Classico. Spaghetti sauce. Maybe you put a lot of effort into this connection and your person of interest did not appreciate whatever you put into it. But again, I feel like they can see your value, they can see your worth, but something is holding them back at this time from really investing in this connection. So that's what I have for pile 2. If that resonates, please let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here is your reading. The Jack of Clubs, the Knight of Wands, 8 of Hearts, 8 of Cups, 10 of Spades, 10 of Swords, the Essential Tarot, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, 2 of Cups. I love when that happens. It's very rare that the Ace of Cups and 2 of Cups show up in the same spread. Cat Black's Golden Tarot, can't make this shit up. 2 of Cups again. The Sun. The High Priestess. Debris reprint of the Rider-Waite. Four of Wands. If you like to binge watch twin flame pick a cards, well, there you go. There's your twin flame stuff. You got the Divine Masculine, the Emperor. You got the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups twice, and you have the 4 of Wands, 11-11. 2 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. So, this is obviously a very strong connection. I rarely say this, but I would say, just according to these cards, it's very likely that this person is currently in love with you. They have very strong, intense feelings for you. There's no doubt about that. With the usual disclaimer, this is a pick a card reading for a vast unseen collective. It's your story or it isn't. But I see sexual interest and romantic interest, and it looks like this person is currently in love with you. So much for blunt honesty. Well, the cards tell what the cards tell, and this is very positive. It's very romantic. It could be that there was a painful ending, 8 of Cups next to 10 of Swords. The current energy is probably Two of Swords. You're not currently in contact, probably. But this person feels you energetically. Your energy is always present. They hear songs, they think of you. See the sunset, the sunrise, the full moon, they think of you. So if you're not communicating in the so-called 3D, there's probably stuff going on in the 5D. This person is probably dreaming of you. There could be some mental telepathy going on. You probably have really good moon synastry. You could have the conjunction, tight orb, 5 degrees or less. You could have the opposition. My point of view, my perspective, my opinion, I feel like those are the two best aspects in moon synastry. The conjunction and the opposition. So one example of many, this person could have Sun in Aries, Moon in Cancer, Leo rising. Their moon could be at 3 Cancer. Your moon could be at 5 Cancer or 5 Capricorn. Tight conjunction, tight opposition. You could have your Sun in Aries, Leo rising, Moon in Gemini. Just possibilities. But regardless of the placements, I feel like there's a depth of understanding here. I feel like there are layers upon layers to this connection. You probably were together in various capacities in previous incarnations. In this lifetime, in this incarnation, you're lovers. Maybe you haven't reunited yet. Maybe you haven't met. Maybe it's just been online. But there's so much here. I feel like you have met in person. Probably, if you chose pile 3. Chemistry has been established. I feel like there has been eye contact. Maybe it's been in a video call or whatever, but you gazed into each other's eyes and you felt that spooky kinship that you only experience once, maybe twice in a lifetime, where you look into someone's eyes and you just know, I've seen you before, I know you, we've met. A very strong spiritual connection is what I'm getting for pile 3. Yes, they like you, they love you, according to these cards. Six, Venus, 2 6s, strong attraction. 4, Aquarius, 1, Leo, very strong attraction. And then 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. I feel like you're on the same wavelength. This person regards you as an intellectual, equal. They regard you as a spiritual badass. They pretty much have you on a pedestal. No one comes close to comparing to you. They could live by the bay. Maybe they live in the Bay Area. This person is busy. They could have a family. They could have a thriving career. They could be in the military. They could live on base. Casey, boy. This person could have a little boy or boys. Aces. Maybe this person drives a cab. Yes, they like you. Okay, now I'm going to go to the charms. I put the consonants in the yellow mug, vowels in the purple goblet. Andy Warhol, he was a Leo. This person has a really fun sense of humor, and there's probably something they're passionate about, such as creating art or collecting art. They have a very specific aesthetic, Libra. Their home is probably immaculate. They're very conscious of color, texture. Venus could be strong in this person's chart. They're probably conventionally attractive. Heart. Sagittarius. They like their freedom. They don't like to be put in a box. They don't like to be constrained to a mundane routine. Castle. This is a fairy tale type connection. This blue monkey is very excited about this connection. I'm seeing the Treasure Island Casino in Vegas. It's a very pale yellow. That's a Y. Y for yes. It's like a baby Jesus from a Catholic bracelet that I cut up. The Wise Owl. So they could have some Sagittarius in their natal chart. They could have a lot of stuff in the 9th house, the house of Sagittarius. And then this is a Milagro, a Mexican charm. I know that's not right, but I'm going to call that chupacabra because I don't know what the hell kind of animal that is. Is it a cat? It's probably a cat, but I'm going to call it chupacabra. There's an otherworldly element to this connection. So, there you go. That's the news for pile 3. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here is your reading. 10 of clubs, 10 of wands, 2 of spades, 2 of swords. 3 of clubs, 3 of wands. 5, 15, 6. 6 is Venus. I can already see a strong attraction. The Essential Tarot. Check out the videos I have at this channel on how I read tarot, because I still get the occasional comment saying, oh, it would have been better if you had read the reversals. No, I don't read reversals. 6 of rods, 6 of wands. I think the word wand is so superior to the word rod, but I'm a rider. The Hermit. 8 of Pentacles. Cat Black's Golden Tarot. Eight of Cups, Ten of Coins, King of Swords, and finally the Debray reprint of the Rider-Waite. Knight of Wands, strong sexual attraction. Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yes, they do like you. There's a lot of energy to pile for. I feel like the communication's pretty consistent. You could be talking right now. You could be watching this pick a card together, because what I'm seeing is two people who are either sharing a home, you're living together, or you're headed in that direction. There have been talks, there have been conversations about the two of you moving in together, getting married eventually. This person fantasizes about marrying you. Although Two of Swords is no communication or very unsatisfying communication. It's like I say all the time, I read the cards in a very specific way. I only read in the upright. I don't read reversals. I'm looking at the big picture, context, positions of the cards, how it flows, how the cards flow. So I feel like the negativity of the Two of Swords is canceled out by all the positive cards around it. And it's over the Hermit, which would also imply or suggest no communication. But I'm looking at the cards around it. I feel like this person is probably an introvert. They do need periods of time to themselves, which is not bullshit. It's not an excuse for something else. Either you get it or you don't. Either you're an introvert or you aren't. And I see this person as an introvert who probably requires time to recharge. They like their peace and quiet. They could be on a spiritual path. They could really be into meditation. They could be a very creative person. They could be a writer. It's very common if someone has a lot of Virgo in their chart, they could be a writer and or editor. I have Virgo rising and a Virgo moon, and my Sun and Venus in Aquarius are in the 6th house, the house of Virgo, and I've been a writer since I was a kid, since I got my first diary when I was 8, 9 years old. Rode my bike to the Hallmark store in Wichita Falls, Texas, and bought a Snoopy diary with pocket change. I've been a writer ever since. I feel like this person works their ass off. They have a very strong work ethic. And they like to be alone sometimes. They like to just turn off the noise and decompress. But when they're not alone, when they are with someone, when they're talking, when they're interacting, you're the one they want to be with. You're the one they want to interact with. If you do share a home, they could have a man cave if they're a male. I could see this person with the home office. I can see them with bookcases just overfilled with books. I could see this person sitting on a bus, riding, maybe making a commute to their job or whatever. This may be an on-again, off-again connection. Maybe the two of you separated at some point, but I mean, I'm seeing a full-on relationship here. I'm seeing something that could very well turn into marriage. Very intense sexual interest, but also with these two signifiers, showing up as the last two cards in the last row, especially under 3 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. I see two people who are both prioritizing this relationship. And you have tremendous respect for each other, so it's not just sex. There's no way this is just sex. This is your person, according to these cards. This is just one card reading. Keep that in mind. It's a pick a card reading. It's not a personal reading, but I'm seeing real engagement here. I'm seeing really good synastry to people who like and love each other. Although we don't have the best cup cards, you know, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups can be problematic. I feel like there's a lot here, and the best cup cards are kind of implied. And it could be that the two of you are not sappy romantics. You're both very realistic, very practical. You probably both have a lot of earth in your natal charts. This person probably has a lot of air and earth. So a possible astro combo for your person is Sun in Gemini, Virgo rising, Moon in Aquarius. You could have Sun in Pisces, Aquarius rising, Moon in Capricorn. You could have a conjunction in Capricorn, like Moon, Neptune, Moon, Jupiter, something like that. Moon, Venus, Moon, Mars. Okay, the dice. Four, Aquarius. 2, Cancer, the Moon. 6 is Venus. 6, Venus, strong attraction. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius, the highest vibration. And 9, Mars, Aries. I'm seeing good sex. I'm seeing lusty sex. I can see the two of you creating a huge family, having a lot of kids together. Cat. Data, maybe they work with computers. Tea. They could be sitting at their computer drinking mug after mug of green tea, working on a manuscript. Date. You've had a lot of dates. Again, I'm seeing a relationship. I'm not seeing something casual. I'm not seeing a crush. I'm seeing two adults who are investing in a full-on relationship. They don't think you're cute. They think you're gorgeous. I see them being very complimentary of you. Having sex with each other until you're sated. A lot of sex. Are there any other names? I'm not seeing any other names, but we have aces. Okay. UT, University of Texas at Austin. My sister's a graduate, an alumni. Go Longhorns. Okay, now I will do the charms. I'm not sure how much the charms add to a reading, but they are fun. They might add extra synchronicities or something, I don't know. I just got these. I found the coolest place. I mean, I'd been there before numerous times, the Crossroads Mall in San Antonio with my ex and our son. But they had all these new pop-up shops, or shops that I'd never been to before, I'd never seen. And there was this one horror shop. She had keychains, she had movies, she had candles. It was so badass. And I love the woman's energy, the woman who ran the shop. She was so cool. Metal lunch boxes. So these are two, I guess, classics. I mean, I've seen this one. I've not seen this. Faces of Death 3, and then Motel Hell. Got a homie. This guy's just chilling. He's just rolling. Year of the Dragon. Heart, Total Love. And there was a shop where I got a cool pair of sunglasses, and she had those cat clocks where the cats move their eyes and their tails. I got this little ballerina cake topper. It was 2 for $1. Tiny Dancer, Elton John. This owl ring. So that's what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.